Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Five men in the secondary for the Pats. 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here following the penalty. He cuts it back right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Raiders getting their first shot inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. He has the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go!
Going play action, May. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, This guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 now. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Warrior 70, 19 Lion. Ready.
May not have throw on third. And that's completed right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to the well again. And he'll manage to get this one down to the 27. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return starts at the 3. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Running right with Mitchell. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here's Mitchell again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Short side option here. He's running left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
2nd and 13. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Complete here to Bowers. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Operating from the gun, here's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on, set! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat!
May now from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Here we go, set! Ready?
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Divine Diablo there on the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18! Set! Come 19! Come 19! 18, Pioneer! Check! Ready?
From the gun, it's May. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercept. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And the Patriots will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Set!
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
19 tight, 19 tight.
May now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a 1st down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. Know how valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
Things trimmed back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Mitchell takes it straight ahead, and he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
From the 34. That's taken in by Tucker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Pass play coming here. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's a throw. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Third and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Go! Ready.
Hand off to the back. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Go!
Another carry for him. He finds space for a few yards that time. Find Diablo there on the tackle. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Let's go! Pat the 60! Pat the 60! Hut, hut.
Rush coming for May. Fits it through the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Patriots driving ahead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
On play action, here's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this to Tucker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Mitchell up the middle. He's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. A give to Mitchell, running left. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a throw here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Quick slant complete. And in for the touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Go! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Bravo 80! Buffalo 18!
May on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Let's go now! Cut 19! Cut 19! Panther Street! Panther Street! 18! Pioneer! Ready?
First down throw for May. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Raiders are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you could see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Go, Reed! Go!
Going to the ground again on first. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Back-to-back carries here. Works his way to the 35. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They give it to him again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 4. Escapes the... Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Raiders get to it. 40. Into the red zone. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. To the air on 1st down. May. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll have to swallow a loss on the play as he's touched down behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running back sent in motion. May looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a New England 1st down. Here's May to the air. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Back to the air. It's May. Complete out to the right. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's going to loft one deep to the left. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders lead by 14. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders lead by 15 now. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, Well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready, ready?
Here's May. On target to his man, Polk. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go.
They'll send him over right.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Come on, set. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
May now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
On the ready. Ready.
From the gun, it's May. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Just 1 quarter remaining. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. Warrior 70. Check go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a man, right side. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Set. Hut.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
May. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Dragon 60.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Now a point after to bring it back within one score. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
79. Go.
Here's Mitchell. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Mitchell on the carry. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Again, this is Mitchell. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go.
Back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Patriots have some new life in the 4th.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Going play action, May. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots down by only 2 in the 4th. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Here we go, set.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Ready.
He's throwing for it. And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Cowboy 80. Back to 60. Back to 18. Back to 18. Back. Get up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jelani Tavai picks it off. And the Patriots are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They'll run here on first down. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
70 Rangers, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
May now. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. Escapes a defender. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
2nd and 10 now. That one's complete right side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Raiders losing by 7. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Throwing now. He finds him beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
And And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
He'll look to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. This one's caught. And this one does not go far.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw. He's on the move. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a Conda on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Setting up to pass. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19, Tiger, 19.
To throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be Raider football. They're set up at the 35 now. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jabril Peppers with the pick. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, check that.
Plowing up the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Back to the well again. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
To the air on 1st down, May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion.
Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
May trying again here on 2nd. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one's rejected at the line. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Let's go. Panther 11. Warriors 70. Ready.
May now from the gun. Completes this one to Baker. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Come on. 19 Lions.
Trying to throw for it with May. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
A give now from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion.
60 Maverick.
From the 35 on 2nd down. On target to his man Polk. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me. with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready, ready?
On first down, they'll run. And he'll advance this down to the 22-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready, ready? Tracking 60. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Here's the pistol snap to May. He brings it in. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.